Hello my loves, welcome to my channel, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Chloe. I'm the owner of Arty Fox Studios, which is my small art stationery business. It's market weekend, I have a 3-day market, so go and grab yourself a little bevvy and let's dive right in. I don't really address the camera at all, really, throughout the video, so it's a different format than usual, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it and I'll catch you guys at the end. Hello my loves, it is now Sunday and it's market day again. I didn't really film anything yesterday. I got a couple of little bits and bobs, but I'll probably just post my Instagram stories because I was at work pretty much the entire day yesterday and I was there at the market for like maybe an hour and a half. So I'm really grateful to my mum for subbing in for me. But yeah, another 12 till 5 market day today. It's been very, very quiet, this market so far, but I did have a couple of sales yesterday. I think I had like 5 in total, or no, 6 in total. But I'll give my full thoughts and everything after the market is completely over. So we're about to head on over to Nottingham. It's at Brew House and Kitchen on Trent Bridge, which is like for the Riverside Market thing, or like Riverside Festival, I think it's called. Or it used to be called, but it's more just like a fun fair type, carnival type thing going on at the moment, because I think the council just didn't have the funds for any of the fireworks or live performances, hence why this market was put on, because the venue was like, there's an opportunity, there's going to be people. So all my crocs feel a little tight, I think my feet are swollen from work. So yeah, we're about to head on over. I haven't even filmed like an intro or anything for this vlog yet, so I'll probably have to do that when I go to edit it in like a couple of days. I also have my iPad and stuff with me to edit if it is quiet. Fingers crossed it's not, but we don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, I shall catch you over there. Hello my loves, so I am sat in the kitchen because it is far too hot to be in the studio today, but it is the day after my 3-day market. I've never done a 3-day market before. My max has always been the 1 day, so this was definitely an experience. I didn't film any of the making of prep or anything like that because I've done it before, pretty much the same process as like the previous markets, so I'll just insert the videos here and link them down below so you can go and watch those if you're interested in seeing how much of a panic I get myself into. But yeah, I roughly had about a week and a half, 2 weeks to kind of start prepping for this after my last market that I did, and thankfully I actually did still have quite a few bits that I had left over from that market. I sold out of a couple of badges and some sticker sheets and a couple of prints, so I didn't have a huge amount to make up for, but I did. One of the prints I had to make a lot of was the Frog Ross one, and also this A6 Buying Little Treats Is My Hobby print that sold out so quickly at the Blue Moon market that I did. But like I said, there's a whole video on everything with that, so I'll link it down below. These are 2 new additions. I don't normally offer all of my prints in A6 sizes, but A6 seems to be the size that people tend to buy. I think if it's smaller and cheaper, I think that's just what people are gravitating towards at the moment. I don't know if that's just a sign of the times with like the Cosy Lives or whatever, I don't really know. But people just seem to be picking up little tiny bits as and when. Also some new additions because I sold out. I think I ended up leaving the last market with just one of these notepads, and it is my silly little Notes for World Domination notepad. So these are all lined. I didn't sell any of my hardback notebooks this time apart from my B grade ones. So I'll be popping these up on Etsy. So I have this one, and then I have this new one, which is my summer picnic one, which is all my characters, some flowers and little iced coffees and stars and stuff. I think it's very cute. It's another lined one, so it's got 60 pages, and it's very cute, very sweet. I do love it a lot, but I didn't sell any hardback notepads. I was really prepared this time and made a couple of each of them, so I'm actually quite happy in a way that they'll be going up on my Etsy because I did get quite a lot of interest when I posted them on my stories. But yeah, let's get down into the numbers and everything like that I know that you're actually here for. So the market was Friday, Saturday and Sunday. It was on the Friday 4 till 8. So I got dropped off around 2 o'clock, I think I started setting up. And I was setting up on my own. I've never done a market on my own. I've either always had my mum or Ethan with me. But my mum dropped me off and I was like, no, it's fine, we're good to go. So you would have seen from the setup that it was just me. But I smashed it out in about an hour. I then also helped the organiser Jordan with the sign. I'll insert a photo. I had to do a little chalkboard sign, which was fine. But yeah, so Fridays 4 till 8, so it's going into a bit more of a night market kind of vibe. There was a street food like fair thing on. They had quite a few street food vendors. They had a live music performance artist on, but that was all outside, and we were upstairs at this venue above the pub, which was a beautiful venue, don't get me wrong. I just think there was a lot of signage lacking, so a lot of people didn't know we were up there. So for that Friday I actually only had the one sale, which totaled £9, and that was let me have a look, it was for 4 stickers. Was it for 4 stickers? No, I think, am I just being daft? That's not right. No, it was for 5 stickers. It was for 2 holographic. No, I am being stupid. I can't read my own tally charts. It was for 4 stickers, so 2 holo stickers that I do 2 for £5, and then 2 matte stickers that are £2 each. So it totaled £9, and that was pretty much, and that was another store vendor as well. So that was my Friday. In those 4 hours was just £9, and I don't think anyone else other than each other really made any other sales. There was quite a few people that packed up early, which honestly has left a real sour taste in my mouth. I was always told, and from how it's been explained to me with markets, is that you don't leave early unless you have like actually like emergency circumstances. So like, I don't know, it didn't sit right with me that people were like, yes, it's quiet, but to leave early is just, and then not bother turning up for the rest of the weekend and kind of making it seem as though it's not worth your time, makes the rest of us look bad, and also makes the venue and the organizer look bad. If you have complaints, that's fine, but yeah, to just pack up and leave like an hour or two early is just wild to me. Like, it is really, really rude. You've promised your time in that space. Like, someone else could have taken that table, and like, even if you have had like a crap time, it's just, I don't know, the idea of leaving early is just not, it doesn't sit well with me at all. I think it's a real bad attitude to have, even when it's quiet. And similar things kind of happened on the Saturday as well. So Saturday I was actually at my job. I was at Design 44 from 9 till 4, so I didn't get over to the market until about 5ish, and it was supposed to end around 6. Actually, it might have been earlier that. No, it was earlier than that. I got to the market around 4:30ish, so I had about an hour and a half. And my mum had stepped in and was on my table all day, which I'm really, really grateful for. And Saturday ended up totaling with, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sales in total. So better than the Friday, definitely, but mum did say that it really wasn't my demographic at all. It was a lot of older aged category people, or really young families that just, I think my frogs are too niche for those kinds of things. And also it's the summer holidays, so people are just like, if they're having to have like things to do for the kids like over the 6 weeks, they're not going to be buying stickers, let's be real. But anyway, I sold 1 sticker, a badge, 2 A6 prints, a mystery bag, and then a B grade notepad, 2 B grade badges, and 1 sticker sheet. And that was all I sold on the Saturday, which from my experience, when I have done markets previously, Saturdays are usually the better day, but I think this is probably due to signage, because it was very busy outside on the street food bit, and down at the other end of the embankment there was like the Riverside Festival or like Nottingham Carnival type thing, so there was like a massive fun fair going on. So there was a lot of footfall, just not going upstairs into the venue. So again, I think it's probably just because it was warm and people were just wanting to be out in the sun, having a good time, and there wasn't a huge amount of signage. We did have aircon, which was I was really, really grateful for. But yeah, I just think either the advertising wasn't as great, or it just was like the people that were just coming to enjoy the sun and enjoy some music and food, not really the type of people who would shop frog stationery and bits and bobs like that. So the Sunday was a better day though. I ended up having a total of, let's have a quick count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sales in total on Sunday, which really surprised me because it was only 12 till 4, no, 12 till 5. And I mean, it's a Sunday and it was spitting with rain on and off for quite a large chunk of the day, and yeah, it really surprised me that there was actually more people on the Sunday. I had quite a lot of dogs come in. They were really, really cute and really interesting to see. Again, a lot of the older demographic side of things, but they were actually wanting to buy and support this time around, because I think they were thinking, oh, I have grandkids, I'll buy stuff. So I ended up selling on the Sunday a total of 13 matte stickers, 3 holographic stickers, 1 badge, 1 A5 print. I sold one of my punch needle hangings, which I didn't think was going to happen at all that weekend. 3 B grade notepads, so that was all of my A6 B grade notebooks that I made. And then I had 6 sticker sheets that I sold as well. So I mean, a fairly good mixture of things that had sold. I took £31.75 in cash, and I took £89, I think it was like £89.48 or something in on my card, like reader. So by the time that fees and everything came out, because I think some up takes like 1% or something, it was £88.48 that I took in total, which I'll be completely transparent, I didn't pay anything for this table for the 3 days. It's a new event, and the venue reached out to me and said, look, we're organising this event, do you want to come and have a table? There's no fee, like, you don't have to say yes, you can stay for the whole weekend. If not, don't worry, like, you can do like whatever day. So I was just like, it's too good of an opportunity to pass up. But yeah, new event, new person running the events. I don't think, like, I think it was the first time that they have actually done something like this. They've done like street food bits before, but never like a craft market side. So it kind of made up for the fact that there was a lack of footfall and not a huge amount of advertising, because I think if they had charged for it and they hadn't guaranteed any kind of footfall, it probably would have left a lot of people upset. There was a couple of people on Sunday, I think there was 2 tables that didn't turn up at all, and there was one person who was very, very vocal about being bored and not really wanting to be there, and saying it was like a bit of a waste of time for them. I don't know if they ended up getting any sales in the end or not. But again, like, even if it's a bad market, I think it's good practice to just put out good positive vibes. The more I was standing up like behind my display and kind of like smiling and trying to manifest some good vibes, the more people were coming to my table to buy things. And I do think that played a solid part in why I did end up getting sales on Sunday and why it was my better day, because I think it's really, really important that if you sit there on your phone having a bit of a marred and a bit of a strop about like going like, oh, this is a waste of my time, like I don't want to be here, like I could have said yes to so many other markets, this is so rubbish, and you're putting out an attitude that isn't attracting people at all. And I think it's really important that when you're at a market, it's also your responsibility to try and attract a crowd. Even though we were upstairs out of the way, anytime people came up, if the first thing that they see when they look around is people just not interested in even their own stuff, they're not going to want to stick around. So I think it's really, really important that you have, regardless of if it's a good or bad market. And I mean, I might change my tune in like by like next year if I've had a run of really, really rubbish markets, but there's loads of different things that you yourself can do at markets. You can film content, you can take photos, you can like show off on your Instagram story, on various different social medias, you can network with other store holders. There's lots that you can be doing to occupy your time. On the Friday for those 4 hours, like I said, I had the one sale. I sat there, I was illustrating another print on my iPad. And I was also filming for this vlog. I filmed a couple reels on the Sunday as well in the quiet periods. I got Eth involved in helping me record some of my reels and stuff, because I was just like, while I'm here, I might as well use the opportunity that I have all my stuff out looking nice and looking like pretty. I'm wearing makeup for once and I feel good about myself and I actually want to be on camera, so I will get as much done as I can in that time. So I haven't lost money. I mean, I didn't lose money anyway because I didn't pay for the tables, but even events when you have paid for them, it feels a lot less like you've not made profit if you've utilised every second of that time. I mean, yeah, it's obviously easier to say sometimes than it is to just do it, but I think it is such an important thing to. And I know a lot of people obviously wear their emotions on their face, but it is so, so important to just pretend like you're having the best time, because it bounces around the room. If you're having a good time, everyone else is reflecting that as well. So that's my 2 cents in it all. Not that it really makes too much sense, it's probably just a bunch of ramblings, but that is my thoughts. And yeah, so we ended on £120.23 for the whole weekend. I had 52p in card charges, so I still think that's pretty amazing, considering that's kind of still up there with a lot of the other markets that I've done. I'm still fairly new to this whole market business, but I'm still really enjoying it. Like I said, like, it's so easy to sit and plan content during the quiet periods or work on new stuff. Like, I had so many ideas coming out of that market of what things that customers had said to me. So there was one lady who was like, you really need to get tote bags, like you really need to get like doing some tote bags. And I was like, I'm on it, I swear. Like, I have a design ready, I just haven't had time to do it. But yeah, so like things like tote bags and pouches, different badge designs. People were saying that they would really love different badges. Obviously I have my buy myself a little treat and like various different stuff like that with my peppermint bear character, and a lot of the time I illustrate her with bows in her hair, so she does look very feminine. She is usually pinks and purples and that kind of thing. So a lot of people were like, oh, like if only this was like a frog or a fox instead. So I think I just need to like expand my character range as more. There was a couple of blokes that were really like unsuspected, like sticker buyers, and they just sort of said like, oh, like I've got so many friends that this is perfect for if it was like a frog or a fox and not like a real cutesy feminine bear. I've got a friend who's like obsessed with monster. This would be perfect if it wasn't like a girly looking bear, which is totally fine. Obviously everyone has preferences, that's absolutely fine. I'm keeping it in mind, it's up here. I think I just need to keep expanding my ranges and make sure I have a variety. I know obviously you're not going to impress and not everyone is going to like it. It's not going to be for everyone, and sometimes there will be like a missed opportunity for a sale sometimes because of that. But it's really important to just like acknowledge it and go like, oh, that's something I can work on. Yeah, if there's enough demand for it, it's fine. And because I manufacture a lot of my stuff myself, so like my prints I print myself, my badges I make myself, my stickers I make myself, it's a lot easier to make smaller quantity items like that opposed to like getting them like outsourced and have to pay an arm and a leg for them and then them sit there for ages. If I can do smaller quantities of things and if they sell, then that's amazing. But if they sit there for a little bit longer until the right person comes along, that's absolutely fine with me. And I know obviously not everyone works with that kind of business model, and it's probably not the best business model to have, but at the moment it's working. I am rapidly outgrowing my space. I've had to upgrade my drawers for my sticker stuff again, which is just insane to me. I only bought like a new set of drawers like 3 months ago. I can't remember when the last video was. But yeah, so the fact I've already had to upgrade my space because I've upgraded my range so much in that time is just mind-blowing. And yeah, and now I'm going to find, because I've been rambling for like nearly 20 minutes, I need to find my little bits and bobs that I have bought. So just give me 2 seconds to see where I have placed that in my bag. Okay, so I will pop everyone's names on screen and like link all of their social medias and stuff down below because I can't really remember every single one. I might have to go and have a look on the Instagram for it. And there we go. Okay, so I bought myself on, what did I buy on the first day? So on the first day, I actually bought myself this little froggy keyring from my table neighbour. How cute is that? Galaxy Cat is the business name. Yeah, it's galaxycat.art on Instagram. I'll link it all down below and pop it on screen and stuff so you can see it. But I just thought it was so cute. She had a lot of like D&D themed pieces, like a lot of like the D20 die and stuff like that. Very cute illustrations, absolutely adore. I also got myself these little hair clips, like these little hair barrettes. I don't know where to put this. There we go, we'll stick it there for now. Which I just thought were the vibe, really. You'll kind of notice a theme that I see something green and frog related and I just feel the need to buy it. But yeah, these little acrylic barrettes, I think they're so cute, and I've been wearing my little flower hair clips that I got, God, months ago at they're by Abbey Through the Ears, and I bought them at a Leek supplement market when I was stocking in Leek still. So that's those, and they're very, very cute. And I've had loads of comments this weekend about looking like a woodland fairy, and I had my 2 Fauna Rose scrunchies in and they were just like, like, you can't see you behind your store apart from your 2 little green scrunchies, and they look like little bear ears. So I've been taking it as a real compliment all weekend, so I hope that's how people have intended me to take it. But yeah, I just thought that these were an accessory that I absolutely needed. And again, I'll put the Instagram name or business name or whatever down below and on screen, because there's no branding on this and I can't remember the table name. I next bought, I didn't go absolutely mad this time at this market, so I haven't got a huge haul, but I believe it's Jen & Co. or Jen & Co. The organiser for the Blue Boo market was there, Charlotte. She's absolutely lovely and I adore her illustrations, and I just had to get these little toads. So one's a sticker, one's a badge. I was wearing this all day on the Saturday in the end, or like for the remainder of the market. But they are so cute, and I can't wait to add this into my little sticker book. And then the last thing I actually bought was this pin, this axolotl pin, which is just so cute. It's like a little galaxy axolotl. It's so sweet. I'm absolutely in love with it. And again, I'll link everyone down below, and Instagrams everywhere, names everywhere, you know the drill. But yeah, they're all the little bits and bobs that I actually bought myself in the end, which now that I look at it, it isn't a huge amount at all. But I am going to work on a little display, I think, for all my key rings and pins to pop up in the studio, because there's quite a lot of stuff that I've like collected over the last couple of markets. But yeah, that brings me to the end. So the final figures for the weekend, I'll just say again, was £120.23. I had 52p in card charges, so it would have been 120.75, so not insane. I did buy myself a latte and I did buy myself an iced latte, and that's about it really. I'm not really counting them as business expenses though, because I would book them anyway, let's be honest. And they weren't Costa prices or Starbucks prices, so they didn't break the bank. But yeah, no table fee, which I'm so grateful for. I think that probably has helped the mood a little bit, because like I said, a lot of people were quite negative about it. Some people on the Friday night were being quite vocal. There was a couple of people who packed up early on the Saturday, and on the Sunday I'm grateful that everyone kind of stuck it out, but there was a lot of people that just, the vibes were better on the Sunday, definitely. A lot of people were just coming to hang out with other stall holders when it was quiet, which was quite nice to see. Like there was a lot less like feeling like we're competing against each other for customers on the Sunday. So I had a really good time overall. I did speak to Jordan, the organiser, and I think next time she's going to keep in mind having like maybe a marquee outside to do tables outside and stuff, because I think that probably would have helped more with the footfall, with the fact that they had like the live music on and street food and stuff. So everyone was kind of staying outside, and it was like 20, I think it was like 20, upwards of 25 to 29 degrees, like Friday to Sunday. So it was warm, it was muggy, people were having a lot of drinks, they were staying outside in the breeze. We were on the embankment, like Victoria Embankment front on Trent Bridge, so there was a nice breeze coming from like the waterfront, but like I said, yeah, we were kind of out the way, upstairs above everything, so for next time it probably would be nice to be outside with everything else. But yeah, that's my little market update vlog. Yeah, I don't have much else to add, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried doing a little bit of a different format this time around. I didn't sort of introduce anything, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like down below. If you want to see more kind of behind the scenes small business content, or you're just nosy to see how I'm doing at markets. There's a lot of negativity on social media at the moment surrounding markets because it's summertime and it's very, very quiet. So if you're feeling nosy, I want to see some actual figures of like stationery bits and bobs, then yeah, subscribe, it's free. I will appreciate it greatly, but there's no pressure, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.